Morning or hello, how's everybody? Hey, we are playing some more Arms 2. We just got the new character, which is the, Monster Exorcist, I think is what they call it. Kinda, yeah, Canon. Or call her, I mean. I'm not saying boy, but yeah, Canon is girl. So we haven't got Brad back, if we do get Brad back. So interesting that they put that, like, after this load point instead of before. What are we doing? Yeah, they should make the game a lot easier. Because he can show you hidden items and all the other stuff. Should help a lot. Is this for me, okay? Kay reads girls' comic books, you know, the mushy kind. Sometimes she can cry when she's reading them. Mad at her. You didn't hear this from me, okay? Okay, you and Katie? Oh, McKenna. Okay, I studied telepathy together. Don't think about it, I think the chief studied. It really stinks that stuff's like some stuff is recorded. I don't know where we're supposed to go now. I always forget from like stream to stream what we're supposed to be doing. And I guess it's kind of nice because I can call. We should be able to just call. The power is being sent to. Oh, so we go to correlate now. What's that? Oh, this new thing stinks, honestly. Go back to quarterly. We've been doing a lot around quarterly, it seems. Most of the game has been around quarterly. I think this thing shows stuff that's not even like on the same continent as it. So it's kind of confusing. A little bit. A little bit. Yeah, I mean, the tragedy. I know we probably overstayed a little bit, but better safe than sorry, I guess. I lost part of my Neo Kuni save because I didn't save enough, so I need to get back to playing that. I might make days for Neo Kuni, kind of maybe go back and forth. I'll be starting next week. Come on. I think a lot of those places are like out in the water or something. Where am I supposed to go? South. Oh, south of Corley? And I went north? Oh, man. Oh, man. I thought this new, like, thingy would help us a lot, but it seems kind of bad. It's like, you know, and it spins and blah, 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 blah. Coffin of 100 eyes? That's interesting. 100 eyes. Something's not right. Oh, what is it? Why? We must be responding to the stillness. We traced the supply route from the plant here, but this silence. You're right. Either the place was abandoned at the same time the plant was destroyed, or the energy supply was no longer needed. Or it could be one of their little traps. Either way, let's continue to search. We can track down Odessa from these clues. What does it look like? Ashley seems like Brad. Yeah, because until now we've been dependent on Brad. Me too. I've really gotten to my act together. I've got to get my act together even more so than before. Otherwise, I can't show my face to Brad. Yep, you're right. Okay, let's start the search. I can see what people complain about, like, the, translation a little bit. Like, some of it doesn't really add up. Like, there. Like, he talks to, like, Ashley in a weird kind of third-person-ish thing. Wire hook? Wire hook is used for cannon, press, in the future, crossover placement. Okay. Wire fist learned. Did we get the other? Let's see. I think we're still working on fire, right? Yeah. Need one more fire. I think it's still equipped now. Fire one? Yeah. License? Da 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 da. Due to the Diablo Pillar's Renaissance, the energy supply is up 64%. Stand by. The energy problem from destruction of the plant is cleared. Retain the energy supply from the Diablo Pillar and stabilize the Gaza. The information seems very fragmented. What are Gaza and Diablo Pillar? Let's go. I actually get a lot of items. You really can. Use more items than anybody. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Making some progress today. Bum, bum, bum. Can't go that way. It looks like there's no thingy. Oh wait, did I just put us in a big circle? I think I did. This is where we started. Yeah, you can't even go back this way. I wonder why it's set up that way. What if I just grab it and hit that too? Doesn't really matter, I guess. Just over there. Computer? Save the game! That's what we're gonna do. This game makes time fly. I swear, other RPGs always do that though. Like, feels like you've only played like 5 minutes and it's been like 20. So I guess we started streaming 9 minutes in. So we've been for the next 17 minutes now. Let's see. And that's the way we thing. Okay, so I guess there's nothing really here, but move on. I need to remember next time we use our personal points to raise his HP. I kind of thought about doing that. I guess you can't. Kinda weird. Oh, we're gonna do that. Kinda thought we would be at the chest there. Okay. Guess we have to go this way, get that chest. Okay, can you not hit that? Slightly off on my aim, I guess. Camera angle kinda throws me every time. The umbrella. Under my umbrella, Ella, Ella. Oops. I was confused on which way to go to the... They're confused, aren't they? Rip. Yeah. I think it uses at least one of the good ones that doesn't actually like transfer over between battle systems or between battles. Luckily. Oh, thank you for the host, Cloud. Welcome. How's it going? Little Cloud Strife. Everything's been going alright? You stream this morning, or is it just a nice little post? Ooh, Deuce X. I haven't played the newer one yet. I played the one back on, oh, we can't go backwards here. I played the older one on PS2. It was a lot of fun. I haven't played any since PS2, but it was a lot of fun. Wait, did I just go in a circle? What? I'm confused. How you liking it though? Little Cloud Strife. Cloud's such a good character. Guessing this is the right way? It's so confusing. Wish we had some kind of map in this game. Some kind of map. Rest one? I think that's 4 PM. Yeah. Have a great stream? Well, thank you. Appreciate you, Cloud. Thank you for that host. Thank you for popping by. I appreciate you. Oh, shoot. Walk right off the edge. I should know there's an edge there. There's a thing about you that's right there. Oops. Oh yeah, that's what we've already been. The four Diablo pillars are designed not to function independently, but to resonate and amplify the output. Even if one pillar is destroyed, as long as the others operate, the generator still functions. Here's the information gets again. I surmise that the generator must be very powerful. Let's get more information. I like that voice it makes. Kind of satisfying for whatever reason. Oh no, it's the lizards again. Not the lizards again. It's funny you could hear like as soon as that music started. So stay with me. L is for the L of Lizard, I is for the Incredible, Z is for Zesty. Who's there? Why? I asked, but I already know. Why do they always get stuck with you? Why do I always get stuck with you? Some kind of fate brings us two together. They made an appearance. The two was varying worldviews. The young girl hurts my feelings so lightly, she sees flaws so rightly. Ard. Who are they? I can't even get mad, I feel so sick. You say such things during our first meeting? I'm disappointed. You're so displeased with my amazing knowledge of that. Getting stuck with an idiot will be my ruin. I'll kill you. Oh, wait, Cannon. You can't take these guys seriously. The public opinion polls rate me highly. I have tons of good traits. It's probably the only place in where you can hear such praise. I appreciate it. Where you can hear such praise. I appreciate your support. Ard. I've been training, so get ready to take me on. Come, look, Bill, don't get scared now. Such nonsense. You're gonna fight these guys again. I have feeling like playing like a few tricks. A lovely explosion, really? We're offering a journey of sleep to a far-off land. Today's action focus far-off land. Next, Bug liquids. That sounds gross. Please open. Please don't kill him in one hit. I was afraid of. This guy always dies so easily, Tim does. It kind of stinks because he is really strong, but I need to definitely take him to the other place. And, like, they just always attack him. Yep, he's dead again. Tim's not good though, I guess, if you can't keep him alive. You'll stay alive this time because you might. Jeez. A lot of damage. We do a lot of damage now, it's just like they die kind of easily. Tackle. Cool. I should probably use him to kill first. Restores all, single. I was hoping he would attack Tim that time, but I think Tim's one tap no matter what. Yes, really? Whatever. Got him. Tiny flower? I don't know what tiny flowers do. Why can't they just like kind of like lean back? Lean on back on me. You do such cruel things. I have no choice now to bring out that mean machine. So while it's sad to have to say adios, that's just the way it goes. I read somewhere how scientific progress always has victims. Anyway, here's the nasty creature our recent biodata gave birth to. March Arms Killer, no morals, no controls, mash them and smash them. Smash them and smash them. I'm gonna have to find another boss. I should be able to heal right off the bat though. At least. I think you're better host fast. How are you? Welcome. Thank you. First thing. Thank you. Sleepy? Oh no! Did you try not being sleepy? Don't tell me it's gonna kill him in one shot again. Thank goodness. Just woke up a bit ago. Yeah. I woke up kinda early. I woke up at like 5 AM. I've been doing pretty well with sleep lately, I guess. Not too bad. I should probably be attacking his arm, right? Right claw. Right claw. First aid. Do you stream then? I think everybody streams, I guess, nowadays. It's kind of rare that you meet viewers that don't stream. I guess they are out there. Oh, thank you so much, Oliver, for the raid! How are you, lovely? Did you have a good stream? No. Oh, I saw that. Did you enjoy it? I didn't actually pop in, sadly, but I did see you were playing it. What is Undertale? So funny. I should have popped in, man. I saw you were live, but I was running late again for mine. So bad at, like, figuring out timing. But thank you. You guys should check out Oliver, by the way. Very sweet. Pretty awesome. You won't regret it. If you do regret it, well. Thank you for that follow. Welcome. How are you? I wonder if we have any lucky cards. I don't think we do. I think we used our last one. Welcome all the new people. It's going pretty well. If you guys are new to the stream, hi, it's Close Boops. You can call me whatever you want, I'm not too picky. We're a variety streamer. We have been kind of on a JRPG kick lately. We're playing this, Squad Arms 2, and a little bit of Neo Kuni. And before that we played Vesperia, I think? Or no, before that we played... What's the game called? We played that one game with things in it. Hollow Knight, there we go. I got a good memory. Hope you have a nice day. Yeah. Undertale does look, I've heard it's pretty funny. I really like some cheesy, funny games. I haven't really played many of them though, sadly. They're kind of uncommon, weirdly enough. I remember playing like Bard's Tale. It was a lot of fun. Oh yay. I love a good soundtrack. Makes such a big difference. Napalm hit can be used. Nice. Yeah, I really like the soundtrack in this game, honestly. It's really simple, but it's pretty good. I'll have to check you when you're playing it sometime. Fine. Check when Oliver's playing it sometime. Anybody end up getting the PS5, by the way? Isn't it out right now? I have not seen it on sale anywhere. I have not seen it on sale anywhere. So sad. EnVtuber? Yeah, me too. If I buy one, it's gonna have to be like... It's kind of nice, because if you have an Amazon card, you can do monthly payments, but with no interest. So I could like pay it off like in a little bit of time. Maybe like $50 a month or something. So, won't be too bad. Student proms, yeah. I'm unemployed. That's all there is to it. I have a lot of, like, depression and other stuff that makes it kind of tough for me to hold a job, so... You just need to become a rich, famous streamer already, you know? So we can afford all the consoles. I'm to go shopping. Good luck, be safe, you know? Good luck, be safe. Dude, they're doing 3,000 damage. No lurk, only attention. Yeah. Dude, what are you going to school for? Even the arms killer everyone loved. Guess we need to finish the upper round, darn you. Why do you stay with Odessa? Stop conspiring with Finsfield. It's none of your business who we are allied with. Ridiculous. I'm going to leave rather than get lectured. Let's go, Ard. Ard. Oops. We sure wasted a lot of time with that, yep. Are they always like that? Seems like it. That was my second encounter. But we did get something. I find it hard to believe they have military power at its site. These evacuation traces are sure to reveal some significance. I'm so bad at reading stuff. I love reading. I read a lot to myself, but like, I don't know about you guys, but reading out loud is still kind of a struggle. I need to learn how to do it a little bit better, I guess. Okay, we need Earth. Earth is all we need then? Who's got Earth? I think Willem's got Earth. Lightning. Water. Earth. There we go. We really need Dark. I can't believe how much damage his attack did. I could have just been using like X on him. Should have healed before we done this. Energy supply from the Diablo pillar supports the huge mass of the Gazo. While excessive energy consumption is seen as a flaw, it's nothing for the Diablo pillar. So all 4 pillars are destroyed. There's no way to counter its destructive force. In other words, the Diablo pillars are the life force. Also, a new life force for Odessa, the 4 Diablo pillar generators to support it for infinite return. For now, let's go back to the chateau. We'll plan our attack against the Gazo and the Diablo pillars. Phone call. Oh, what was that? Perfect timing, I just got an important piece of info. Odessa was excavating the Gazo. The plant's energy must be for that. No, it couldn't be that. Well, that may just be it. Right, at your point, at your coordinates, stop blabbering and be more specific. Hey, here, I took over for Kay because she had to, you know? I detected a heat source directly above you guys. I get a class mass and energy pressure makes the Looks like a joke. How could you miss something like that till now? Gosh, it's not my fault. I get it. Just explain what happened. They used the wizardly stealth function to shift their blades. Tattoo's spotting equipment is no match for that kind of stuff. There's more. What is it? I pinpointed the focus of the heat source's energy. Looks like a carrier-based heavy arm. It's big enough to smash you all to bits. Why didn't you say that first? Anyway, Roger, we're getting out of here right now. If we're to die, we're gonna be back from hell to haunt you. Oh, yikes. Well, that's kind of depressing. Just assume we're going to hell. Well, it's kind of nice they didn't give us a timer to leave that place like they must do. They do that a lot. I don't know why that thing just didn't stay cloaked longer. It could literally just like kill us, but then the game would be over. It's on the radar. It's on the radar. I'll blow it up on the monitor. Oh, very impressive. While the Gazo isn't done, it's the best I can't read today. Considered an honor, arms, to offer yourselves up for the testing of the soul deleter. I wish I could have strangled them to death with my own hands. Okay. The Gazo is loaded with a heavy armed soul deleter. One blow rivals the light of a fixed star. It'll burn everything in its path. Those scoundrels opposing Vinceville's idea best disappeared now. Energy levels are over 75%. Or reached firing level. Aim 6, errors adjusted. Ready anytime. Since the counterattacks were worse than expected, we'll wait for perfection. Raise the energy level to 120%. We'll restore the light. So what shall we do? 120%? Please wait. Energy cluster response confirmed at a location 100 distance. Displayed on the monitor? That's impossible. How can he be alive? Didn't he die in an explosion at the plant, having sacrificed himself? See, I knew Brad wasn't dead. Knew it. Can't kill Brad. He's invincible. I come back home, Bensfield. The scar you gave me, this dice around my neck won't let me die yet. Splice? As long as I'm chained to this, I'm coming back as often as I can. That's right, heroes don't die as long as they have the will to fight. So the guy is kept him alive? What the heck that is? Come on guys, show me your power of destruction. Don't be so hasty, soon both you and I will be blasted by guys. Be patient. You stole my form just to battle me? Oh, I get it, hee hee ha ha. Perfect timing, I'm gonna make use of this shit. You have to fight herself over and over? Lawnmower. Really? So should heal? Big Berry. The biggest of berries. I once had a friend named Barry. He's a pretty cool guy. kind of crazy how, like, out of touch you get with people after, school and stuff. Which I guess Facebook has changed that for a lot of people. You guys ever talk to anybody from school? From elementary school, at least? Like, I don't know what they call it. That feels right. So that dog collar around your neck is the same as the real one. I'm going to borrow it. Well, that's smart, because he can just, like, take their... Well, okay. That kind of makes sense, I guess. So when they, like, take his shape, they take everything? That's convenient. Let's end this grudge I have against you right here and now. This blow is my farewell to the past. It's a blow for the Slam liberation. It's a beacon for new battles. Take this, Vincefield. How can such a thing happen? I won't permit it. Ogre, you readjust the target. I'll make up for that failed death. I'll obliterate him this time. The generator is damaged. Refilling the soul leader is impossible. It smashed the Gazo on them. Does he think he can drag me down to Hades with him? I won't let you. I won't. Please calm down, Sir Vincefield. How can you come back alive? Are you saying you're a real hero? Are you going to say it's a miracle caused by a hero? He's not dead, nor is he a hero. You, Sir Vincefield, should be well aware of that. Let's retreat for now. We'll regroup and wait for victory on the Gazo. The reactor is off. The sub-generator has been started. Evacuate immediately. Neither a hero nor the dead will be able to block our way. Ha ha ha. Guess we still have our own trump card. That's right. We still have the nuke. Yay, nukes, right? Brad. Brad. It's not a lie, is it? You're really back? I come back to fulfill my duty as a hero. This means I can't die yet. I finally understand. While we fought and beat Odessa, while we were powerless and frail against such a great destructive horde, through our beliefs we have evaded danger, discovered greater strength. When one person has doubt and cracks develop in our trust, it gets broken. Deep. I want the strength to save others, so I will no longer doubt my friends. I'll trust them fully, so... Somewhere along the way, I don't think I fully trusted you all. You are now my friends. So without going into it, it brought about suspicion. Listen, everyone. Rather than speak the truth, there's a way to win trust. To move with you all. But I don't plan on having contact with you all. My goal is to exercise the demon that possesses me. Bonds formed in battle are the strongest. That's what I learned on the battlefield. Ties have already been established between us. All armed members are present, and now the enemy's aerial fortress, Scotho, is damaged and vulnerable. We must take the opportunity to deal them a mortal blow. They need an energy source of massive power to keep such a thing aloft. To discover the Diablo pillars are their energy generators. There are 4, each of which we think helps maintain the fortress. In order to destroy the Gazo, we must eliminate the pillars. After the last encounter, Gazo has been evading our radar. They possess the wizardly stealth function, we won't be able to locate them. However, even the wizardly stealth function has limits. Large of energy must be expended to keep it in place. In other words, what's coming next is your next mission. Your mission is to silence the 4 pillars that make up the generator. Once Gazo's energy source is eliminated, we'll see its every nook and cranny. Then our long battle with Odessa will come to an end. Be careful and don't slip up. Irving, understood. Alright, everyone disperse. The plan will proceed at 10 hours tomorrow morning. Isn't it kind of weird? 1000 hours tomorrow morning now? Feel free time until then. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, no problem. Doesn't happen often. Yeah, I guess it's been a while since we did that. You've been worried about me this whole time, haven't you? Well, she hasn't. She cared. Have I? I didn't really notice. Well, I did. Say, Ashley. Yes? You act like you have a big mission coming up soon. I do. I wasn't hiding it from you. It's just that. I know, I'm a burden to you, Ashley. You're fighting to save everyone, but I'm just holding you back, right? Keeping you from focusing on your mission. Now listen, I'm much stronger than before. I'm far stronger than I was even a little while ago. But I'm not talking about the strength to fight Odessa. I'm talking about the strength to live through this mess. Make it home to where I belong. I just feel like you're going farther and farther away from me. I wish I could be strong too. Strong enough to hold out until we can be together forever, Ashley. Oh. Well then let's be strong together. Strong enough to survive until this is over. Let's be strong enough to save me a place to come home to. Can you do it? I can't become strong like you overnight, Ashley. Don't worry, you can do it. It's easy, watch. See? Just hold your hands apart like this. Aw, this is all the space I need to come home to. It's this world in your arms. This small space is the most important of all of blah blah blah. Oh, that's sweet. You're right, it's easy. See? Being strong is easy when we're together. No, not that. I mean, it's easy to express my deepest feelings to the man I care for. It's a lot easier than I thought. I'll be back, I promise. And I'll be waiting for you. Oh, we don't have to deal with Odessa any longer, yes, but that will hardly be the end of our struggle. As long as it exists, our battles won't end. So fight to win, but also to live in return. We're depending on you, everyone. It's not just us who is fighting. All these members, as well as everyone living in, are fighting Odessa. With everyone's help, we cannot help but be victorious. We live to return. Fighting as a team, we're really fighting together. I too will fight for forever. Together with everyone. Together with everyone. I think with YouTube, I need to be a little bit better about like splitting our videos up, but so much effort. What do we do? I can't pinpoint them, but are located near the Your GG outside of Baskerville. Maybe people around there can tell you more. An hour north of Birmingham. Are you gonna get there? Say what? Oh, maybe I'll do it on that. Maybe it's fun. Guess we'll go there first. I don't even know if we can like land over here. Kind of a pain with how this game is set up. Like most, with you probably land in a certain spot. You trying to find a place to land. You can only land in those little circle spots. I don't know. That's a weird way to do that game. Eats caffeine. I got coffee, I got coffee, I got coffee. How do you think you always get my humble in your business? Think you're such good company? Tell you something I heard from her. Apparently, there are ruins on an island to the southwest of this large island. Southeast of here. Maybe a rumor, but you never know. Looky, wobble wobble. Do they use well water? They do, I knew it. Such a fancy thing, you can turn on water? But if you do, chance to have turned, but never did. Should've done that first. Silly me. How do you like your caffeine? Just have a Red Bull. There are ruins on an island to the southwest of the large island southeast of here. Okay. This game is kind of frustrating to find things, honestly. I kind of wish... I wonder if our hover thingy is close by. It might be. I think our hover thing actually follows us, yeah. So it said southeast of the south... I don't know. Oh, just find an island over here, I guess. It's milk to make Vietnamese style coffee. That sounds good. reason. Where are we even at? My host? Hmm. I always just like coffee creamer. Either whatever flavored. I really like frappes though. I really like a frappe thing for my house. Oh, I should have like cooked into my thingies. Uh-oh, they switched my party members, I just realized this. I'd be really fat though, I think, if I had a frappe machine all the time, with all that sugar and stuff. 777. Does anybody else have trouble picking like who they want in their party in RPGs? I always have trouble. Like, I don't know who to use here. I know I want... Damn, but I don't know who to use, like Cannon? Or Brad? Guess we use Cannon. Vietnamese style coffee. That sounds good though. I have no clue if this is where we're supposed to be going or not, but... I can't see. This camera angle throws... Or the camera throws me all the time. The curtain of the light encloses dark reason, accept it without fear. Ooh, we get a dark one? I was hoping we would. To judge in darkness is to defy reason. Those who live in reason will bring rest to calm. We got it! Hey, Brad, good morning! That's a lovely bread. Now to figure out how to get out of here. I wish we had like an escape thing, you know what I mean? Not enough games have the ability to escape dungeons. I must get really lucky with like finding the doorway. I think all these are gonna be locked, right? Yeah, we got really lucky with finding our way through there. We literally picked the right door every time except for that last time. I thought I'd be bread. So we found something, but it's not what we actually needed. Okay. Hey, let's see. They said one is by... I don't get where this place is. Is it south? This is like in the middle of the sea, maybe? I don't know. Let's go south. Maybe we're supposed to go southwest, not southeast. No, not again. What do you mean, no, not again? We lost again? Always. Spend more time lost than any other thing we do in this game. Oh no, not this way. A lot of this game's length is just being lost, you know? Like, you could probably almost cut like a third of the game out if you just like use like guides all the time. To be honest with ourselves. Okay. Oh, there's that thing we couldn't figure out how to get to. There's anything on this. I don't think there is. Doesn't look like it. I don't know how you get to this stuff. I don't know how you get to that. Like, we can find it, but I don't know how you, like, get up there. I don't know. If the swim? Yeah. If the flying thing was better, but you can't land on anything with the flying things. Intense music. Strange contraption. I like that word contraption. Do you guys like the word contraption? Something's trapped in there. When in doubt, kick it, right? Conductor? What's that? Purple crystal globe? Put it in this hole, I guess? Right? When in doubt, shove it in the hole. Hope for the best. Wait, that person... No, not the person's name. The item he uses is called Booty Call. It's very classic, you know? Yeah, see, his ability is called Booty Call. He's got Booty Call and Hurl Knife. Big Boots Bombs, Fire Rod, Phase Rod, Hair Belly. No, I need to go. That's all good. Thanks for popping by, Brad. We appreciate you. You lovely crusted boy thing. I got work. Oh no, not work. But yay, money, right? Who doesn't like money? Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for popping by, most of you. Thank you. Bye-bye. That's a good one. Yeah, not having an actual job, right? Yes. Hey, Colin, how are you, lovely? Oh, those are so cute. Those are so cute. I like them. I like them. They're cool. They're cool. Just like me. Not the bread, but I have the booty pie. Have you ever? Never? No, I haven't seen them. They're really nice. You see a book and sneak roll. You lure from this land into the dimension and long follows three from. I don't. Yeah, I like them. How did you decide on that character? Yeah, I like them. They kind of remind me of like a Tonberry, but black. Well, they look really good. Who did them? I like them. I like it, yeah. I like it, like it, like it. Is that what, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, or all tier 1s? All tier 1? Nice. That means you got at least 3 slots open? Easy peasy. The super weapon, the angel weapons has immense power. Turn an entire continent to scorch the earth. The past power is used not as a weapon but as a military bargaining tool. I do. I have 4. Nice. I still only have 2. I need to up my sub game, right? That's pretty good though. Proud of you, Fallen. He's doing well. I don't know what mode does. Is that what they use? Gator? I streamed for a while. Yeah, it's pretty good then, isn't it? I don't think we have the ability to do that yet. I think we need the ability where you can go through fences, right? No, girl, I do that? No. I find it hard to come back. No. A lot of people get worried about coming back when they've taken a hiatus because they're worried that nobody will be around. I know that's always like those perps thing, you know, a lot of times like coming back is always kind of worried about people not popping in or all the other stuff, and life stuff, makes it tough. It was the reasons I left. Wow. Oh, my bad, Paul. My bad. Why did you leave? You want to tell us? Maybe knows if you want to tell us. Cannon's kind of weak. I don't know if he's worth using. I know he's fast, but might as well just use what's his face for more damage. Trying to leave her for one of my. Oh yeah, that problem. You know what? I remember one time that Ninja. There was a big deal about Ninja, right, at the time, because you know he didn't want to play with girls, and you know a lot of people were very anti him for a while because of that. And it kind of makes sense a lot of times. I don't know. A lot of stuff can be misconstrued, and I don't know. So she maybe give it all up. I don't think I could. This is a personal thing. I don't think I could ever be with anybody that would like completely want me to stop doing what I love. Yeah, there's no way I could be with somebody like that. That's way too controlling for me. Relationships to me don't work if they're not built on trust, but 2 weeks, you know. You know better than me, of course. I don't know. I have a daughter together? Ah. Kids always complicate matters, you know? Yeah. It is tough. Kids do make things tougher. I have a kiddo, and I'm single. I kind of know the feeling. The other parent's not really involved at all. Let's just chill. Stench of death, only suitable for the lost city. Regardless, it's not well suited to the world of the living. Well, it's fine, I don't mind. Let's see what life this must be. Sometimes it's better for the kid to only have one. Post manager, I'll destroy it for you, so promise me you won't show up again. All the hugs and boots, all around, right? I get thrown through the mud, yep. It's sad. Guys get the short end of the stick all the time with that kind of stuff. It's awful. And a lot of times they like check and see like how the kid would be with either one. They're just like, well. Oh man, I should have done something else there. Yes, they are. They always have been too, doesn't it? It stinks. I should have healed before this battle. So not fire. I'm gonna guess fire, probably. My dad left and never looked back over 25 years ago. Yep. Yeah, it's hard to hear that. I've met people like that had like people in their life that won't let them to do like whatever because of not trusting them. Was it back over? Yeah. It's sad. But all the hugs and boops, hopefully everything, I don't know. I don't know. People suck at times, I guess. I guess it makes you appreciate the good ones in life, you know? That's what I've kind of learned with losing friends and other stuff through life is really appreciate, you know, who does seem to care and tries their best to be there for you. Good friends are like worth their weight in gold. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Turn undead again. That doesn't even take that much SP at all either. FP, I mean. Thanks for that follow. Welcome, welcome. How are you? We appreciate you. Oh, yay, cute emotes. You guys are so cute. All the cutie pies in chat today. With all the cute emotes. With all the cute things. Oh, book score. How you doing today, Massive Pie? I like that name. I think if I'm acting off, it's all stress. Happy to talk about. Anything behind it, yeah. You definitely need somebody you can talk to about stuff. Swallowing too much stuff is not very good for you, you know? I can't wait till I have my own emotes, yeah. I cheated with my emotes. We just like took some from my model. But I like them, they're cute, right? I think my emotes are cute. Oh no, he died. Oh no. Well, thank you. Enough of my dark file. Oh, it's fine. I said if you ever need to talk, you can just DM me or something. Anybody needs to talk. You're very... Oh, yay! Yeah, they're sweet. The sweetest. That's kind of my problem too. I'm a kind of a too flirty person. I have to be careful sometimes. You accidentally lead people on by being flirty. It's an old cannon heal, actually. Built him. I'll let him defend. Try not to talk about it. But if you ever need to talk about it, though, sometimes we do. I might have less of a filter on flirting than some people, yeah. Well, there's a couple of reasons not to be super flirty on stream. I mean, there's the, you know, you don't know people's ages, you know? That's the big one, I think. A lot of times you don't know how old people are, so it's like, you know, if you flirt, it might become really weird. But, yeah. What is poly? I can't keep up with all these things. I'm a natural, yeah. Yeah, because a lot of people are underage on Twitch too, and you never know, because people can lie about that and stuff, so I think a lot of times you gotta be a little bit careful who you're flirting with. A little bit. Just a little life lesson for you guys. Think sometimes before you flirt. Throw that out there, yeah. Not really that old. However, it's already fallen, if you don't mind me asking. I think we're not really supposed to talk about age, are we? It's fine, I won't tell you guys, right? As long as you're over 18, that's all that matters. My motor, 36. Ah. I'm 109. Yay, flirting! We got 2 sorcery apples? Nice. Yeah, there's some. Does that mean you're single now, Paul, or are you still with her? You just try to be a little bit more on DL. I need a way to heal or something. Still with her? Ah. I met somebody one time that, their significant other made them, like, they weren't allowed on the internet at all. So I guess it could be worse. But they weren't allowed on, like, on any kind of the internet. To do anything. But she was a girl. It was her boyfriend that was the one. Missing acquired. What's that? Increases luck by 1 level? What is luck, I wonder? Is luck like... It's kind of poo-poo. Let's go with silver going. Isn't Polly so not sure how things will work out, but she knows each. I think that's what you gotta do sometimes, you know, with somebody. You gotta, like, there's kind of fine to have different ideas, but when you get in a relationship, you kind of gotta, like, pick how far you're willing to, like, ignore what you feel and stuff. I probably should have done this just yet. I don't know, you guys just gotta... Relationships are very give and take. I've met people that seem to do really well with certain things. Like, I knew one guy, he had 2 girlfriends at the same time, and they all lived together, and they were all happy together. You know, stuff worked fine for them, and I knew other people couldn't do that, like, remotely close to doing anything like that. Yeah. Not for her. I think we have another disruptor thingy, do we? I think we just had the one, yeah. If I care about those chests, I'm gonna have to just, like, probably Google it, find out where to get the keys, and then get the list of where all those are at. I can clean, cook, and make 3 times more money than her. I wish I had money. That's good, though. That would really stink if you fell off this. I don't know if you actually have to be up here, though. I'll make it just fine. That's good, though. If you want a recommendation, though, right? It's not really my place, but I guess we're gonna talk about it. I would recommend being nice, you know? As nice as you can be if you guys do split. You don't want bad feelings, but then that will make it harder for you to see the kid. So I think sometimes you have to just swallow a little bit of that pride, you know? And just kinda try to make things not end too horribly if they do end. I know it's tough, and I know, like, it's probably, like, you probably thought about it quite a bit. I know it's just, sometimes it's hard to keep your mouth shut. But if you're able to, you know? If you're able to. Yeah, we found one of these by accident. I wish we could go, like, heal or something before we've done any more stuff. I don't think we can, like, teleport here or anything. Been swallowing on that field for a while now, yeah. Not like I can find someone else. I've had offers. Yeah. Poor Boopsy's pretty much forever alone, it seems like, yeah. Go get me some offers, right? Boom, boom, boom. Maybe this will be weak against fire. Yeah, I'm a bit of a mess. But a mess at times. Still pretty good. I good for you. Rose getting out of the house, you know? Oh, that's bright. Nothing wrong with a mess. I think my problem is I just don't like most people. Like when push comes to shove, it's kinda, I don't really have the patience for all the patience to deal with a lot of stuff. Oh no! Shoot. I can't see it all. Dang it. So we need to go left, right, no, right here, left here, right here, left, oh, ah, oh, well we made it. Oh, you can move here, right? I just need a sugar daddy. He's kind of weak, man. I might switch him out. I keep on like talking about it, but we might. Let's get rid of him. He's so like, he does so little damage. Yeah. Pretty basic. Yeah. Dating's kind of crazy to like think about, isn't it? Like like the chances of you meeting somebody that kind of fits you well. I guess with the internet stuff, it's gotten easier. It seems like you have to settle a lot. I think we're gonna get rid of Cannon and go back to Brad. Brad does a lot more damage and stuff. Go to booty call. Start the tickle you. I really don't like being ticklish. I am a really ticklish person. Like even the threat of tickling, like if you're IRL and you threaten to tickle me, or come close to tickle me, I start laughing. It's not fair. It's not fair. Here they come. This will be interesting. I'm destined for this. This monster's buried to get subside. Come on, come on. The blood is in me is boiling. The death after is wailing. Show you what the descendant of hero did. I am easily tickled. Right? I don't like being tickled. Not fair. It's a magma monster? I'll make it up to you for right? Let's see. Oh, of course I missed. I wanted to hit him in the head. That's all I wanted. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. I think that means we can't. I think that means we can't hit him with water, but we're gonna try it anyways. I think he just got reflected. I know what Miracle is. Well, yeah, I guess I'm trying to boost score if you guys want to. I think today, I need to talk to Perps again, but I think today, we might at 3:30 Eastern, I think we might watch a Mandalorian episode, which will be episode 3, I think. I have to talk to her and see if she's available, but I think that's what she said we might try to do is at 3:30. 3:30 Eastern, which was, I don't know, you have to look it up, I guess. You get a different time zone and you don't know when that is. Ooh, I just killed himself. Whoops. Oops. I wonder if that means I can't do like any of these. Like, can I not do this attack either because it's... I already did. But I think today we're gonna watch a Mandalorian about 10 o'clock, or 3:30. So I need to talk to Perps again, but I think she's free. That's probably what time I'll start trying to do it around that time. I know it's kind of early and kind of hard for some people, but it's kind of what works for me. Jeez. 4,000 damage. Do you? No. I'll be asleep. No sleeping for you. Oh, thank you for that host, Stevie. How was your stream? You still enjoying the Yakuza? The Yakuza. You have to check out Evie. Very sweet person. Pretty amazeballs, I must say myself. No sleeping for me, right? Never sleep again. By the way, do you guys I see people with Prime badges. Do you guys like Prime Gaming more than Twitch Prime, or is there no difference? I have Twitch Prime, but I don't know if there's, I don't know, like, what they changed. They changed really anything. Nice plot twist before it ended? Yeah. Sometimes it's really hard to quit playing games, you know? It's really hard to... Can't do water gun. Can I heal? No, I can't heal either. Signed up for the trial to watch the movies on stream with you? One day I will. Yeah. Did you know you get a free sub with that follow? You can sub to somebody for free with that, right? Wow. Oopsie, sold out. We got the Lama. Really good, just, so you really like that game? Not during the trial? Really? I didn't know that. They must have changed it then. I'm not surprised, because I think people were, like, signing up for trials and, like, not using it. Rage streaming has helped me with putting them down, since I know I'll get back to it the next day. Oh, that makes sense. That's kind of how I feel, though, honestly. Don't forget, I got somebody's new outfit. I don't remember what we grabbed. It was one of these, right? What? I can't remember. This. Detective for gear for a bounty hunter? One of us is a bounty hunter, him? Or her, I mean? Yeah, they don't do enough damage, though. Like... Strength 223? Yeah, that's the problem. Like, he does way too little damage. Or she does. I'm calling him a boy. That's good, though. I'm glad you're enjoying the game, though. It looks really good. Did I go the wrong way there? I think I did. Cat instead. Yeah. Probably would have dropped it in that. It's weird. Takes off before there was this comment. Shame. Yeah. I'm glad I said you're liking it. I still didn't get to see any of the gameplay though when you were streaming it. I watched a little bit of it, but I didn't see the actual gameplay. I need to check it out sometime. I'm kind of curious. I had to like get up early, which I was up kind of early this morning. I woke up at 5 and I watched somebody. I did nothing. I know this. Yeah, this is my regular streams time. People are like debating if I want to move it back to another time, maybe a little bit later in the afternoon, but I don't know. I like this time, I think. This time. Is everybody expecting? Oh, settings. Oh, I should have healed there. Die in agony. I remember our high school, like, we still had, like, your parents could give them permission to spank you. Thank you for the follow, welcome, welcome, how are you? I never got spanked with the paddle. I did get suspended a couple times, but never actually got the paddle. Thank you, though. Welcome, welcome, how are you? I was gonna do something real quick, but... Oh no, we were gonna check his status. Man, I really should have done, like, the HP thing first. I kinda regret that. We need 4 more kills with him? 4 more and we're done, and then we can switch to the dark one. Level 8 from elsewhere? Well, this game is really good at work. Yay, watching while working, right? Seems like the dream job. Get paid money and watch streams. I think I'm like the only one in the category streaming this game, so... You guys have no choice but to watch the boobs. You guys want to watch it? You're being the only one. I mean, that's the way Boopsy B's the best, though. You know? Ah! Is by, like, being the only one. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. No! Ah. Don't tell yourself. I can tell myself whatever I want. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. Ugh. This camera angle, man. Gets me every time. I don't think you can die on these, right? Well. Maybe we made it that far and then just died to something silly like that. And I just literally went, ugh. Oh no. This camera angle throws me every time. Maybe just like switch my camera with the moving. Well, this is embarrassing. Got almost to the end earlier, now I'm just like dying on this one right over here. I cannot. I need an adult. I need an adult. It is kind of cool that people still find me from Wild Arms. Oh my gosh. That people still like look at the category for Wild Arms, or... Which I guess Twitch might recommend me to people too. Okay, there we go, guys. Figured it out. We'll get in there. Oh my gosh. How did they fall off there? Literally like overcorrected and fell off the edge. Well. This is a great time for people to be like, come to the stream. Like they can see Boopsy die over and over and over. And over and over and over. This thing could last like way too long. Way too long. Ugh. You could play DS3. What is DS3? Dark Souls? I've only ever played Demon Souls. I've never even tried Dark Souls for some reason. Like I played Demon Souls and we beat it a while back, but I never got around to trying Dark Souls for some reason. Oh my gosh, just let me get past this. Play it with you? I don't want to get my PS4 fixed, honestly. I borrowed one from a friend for a little bit, but I think honestly I'm probably just going to get a PS5 and play it, honestly. And if I play Dark Souls 3, I have to play the first two first, right? Can't like skip around games anyway. comes with the rule. Oh my gosh, did we finally make this? Jeez. Right? Fingers crossed. It's gonna be funny when you're like the only one that pre-orders and they want to get them. They aren't connected to each other. It's still tough for me not to play the games in order though. It's kind of like Assassin's Creed and stuff. I think most of them are not connected, but I think I'd rather play. You know, if that makes sense. I didn't know they weren't all connected though. Coffee! Hey, Drake made it! How you doing, Drake? That was a lovely drink. I don't play by no rules. For me, it's always feels kind of weird to like play games out of order, even if they're not connected. I mean, of course, there's a lot of games that we never got the chance to actually play. Play a game with me, right? My bad. I thought about doing more like games with people and stuff, but kind of tough. What kind of coffee you got, Drake? I kind of want to drink more tea, but I don't know how to get started in the tea game. There's so many different kinds of teas, and I don't know. The only time I ever drink tea is sweet tea, which is like iced tea with a lot of sugar. What makes it tough? I don't know. I'm not a very social person, personally. A lot of times I prefer playing solo. At least I know somebody really well, I guess. Tea, green tea, black tea, white tea? That sort of tea. You're gonna have to teach me the way of the tea. Okay. Okay. We'll just hit every one of these. You know? Oh yeah, look at that pro running. I like chai tea though. They have like a chai tea thing at Starbucks. It's pretty good. I never actually go to Starbucks, but I know people that go to Starbucks, and when they go to Starbucks, sometimes they bring me a drink, so it's kind of nice. I'm kind of, I love because I'm in an environment that I can't control. Yeah, that's how I kind of feel. Like, streaming and stuff, it's kind of easy for me to open up. But outside of streaming a lot of times, it's kind of tough. I don't know. It's been tough for me to make friends off streaming, too. I've got burned a lot with friends and stuff, so it's kind of, a lot of times don't even want to bother, with stuff outside of stream, personally. Try to equal TT. TT. But how you doing today, Drake? What have you been up to? Working hard? Always playing? Yeah. To me, it kind of defeats the purpose, though, if we're playing a game together, to not talk. Kind of defeats the purpose, right? I don't know. I remember we played, like, Dead by Daylight with Otaku, and man, I do not like Dead by Daylight at all. That was not a very fun experience. Mainly just because of the game, man. I don't like DVD. I think the problem with games like DVD and a few others is, like, I don't feel very satisfied when we beat them. It's kind of like COD or anything. Like, there's not enough, like, I don't know. It feels so pointless. Like, yay, I won, and then you literally start another match. Does that feel satisfying? Woke up, showered, sit, trash out, make coffee. I should probably shower. You guys think my part with boobs to think she hasn't showered in years and she smells like a foot. Not good day so far. Guess we should heal. Okay. Oh, really? That was attractive. I mean, I guess technically we all smell like a foot because we do have a foot that's a part of us. So, oh my god, how do I keep on, like, falling off? Like, the camera angle in this game throws me every time. Like, okay, let's push against the wall this time. Can you imagine if you got game overs for, like, falling off stuff? We have so many game overs. Yep, they're here. They are finally here. That makes me so happy. I'm so excited. My glasses are about to fall off again. I've got you now. Your schemes and your traps won't work with us anymore. Let's sell it fair and square. Fair and square, I'm glad you brought that up. To make this little game more fun, all I did was give you guys a small handicap. I did it to prolong your agony and to watch you get caught in a trap. What'd you say? If I had a hand in your demise, we would have settled this long ago. You don't seem to understand. There's no point to it. Your person's life, people are doing their best to live well, but you toy with them like that. I can't forgive you for having no compassion for another's pain. I won't forgive you. Looks like the little brat is getting into adulthood. If you want sympathy, at the very least, cry in a cute little voice. This guy's a douche. He's a douche. I remember one time I watched my friend on stream and she smelled her armpits on stream. I was like, okay, I don't want a camera. You know? What's so funny? Just like looked over. I guess sometimes you gotta check and see if you stink. But it's fun. Too much fun. Yeah. I follow you anywhere, right? And so, my needs are met when I'm with you. This guy's weird. What a weirdo. Miriam? Oh nice, we can use his special attack already? I think it's pretty impossible to like lose this game once you like go Super Saiyan, you know? Look at that pretty lightsaber. Yeah, really? I probably should have done that. I like how chat gets quiet once I told everybody I smell like a foot. You guys are so superficial, you know? Just enjoy my foot stank, you know? Just enjoy it. What happened? I don't know, I'm just making a joke. Just making a joke, Bass. I'm a firm believer that jokes don't have to be funny, yeah? Jeez. That's a lot of damage. Bats. What did I miss? I missed everything. Does that not work? Does it just pass? Oh no, I dropped my controller. Oh no. Ow. So I don't even know my own commands. I don't even know. Pets. There we go. Pets, pets, saved it. Oh. Dropped my controller. I hit my leg. It's a falling apart. I still like my bot. Why do you like your bot? Douglas? Man, Tim is so overpowered in this. I see why they gave him so little health, but you could easily fix his health problem by putting all your points into the extra health that I did not do. Not as best bot, is it? Did you add a bot to our stream? Sneaky, sneaky. Here are your cashews. Oh, I had cashews yesterday. That would have been good timing. That looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's kind of nice in these kind of games that people never attack. You know, if all of them decided to attack us all at once, they could easily beat us. I've put at the execution site. What a fool. Are you happy? Did you have fun? You must have since you won. Ah! He's got some really good hands. Newest command set evolution. Whoops, I can't reset. Oh, you broke it. Undefined. These battles overlap, it's all just play. No need to get so defensive. What a bore you are. Disappointed. You are defeated because you don't live the arena of play. One who doesn't risk his life isn't qualified to play with life. I was taught that you lose your life if you hesitate now, but I wouldn't want to become someone who didn't hesitate to take a life. Darn, this is making me crazy. I'm not done playing yet. I was looking forward to seeing how the world would be at 10. Oh, he killed himself. That's sad. I want some sushi. Sushi? Didn't want to get hurt, so you hurt others to protect yourself. It's human to not hesitate taking another's life when you're protecting your own. And humans are weak and fickle. Very true. No need to give in to the weakness, but to live strongly. I think that's the ideal for humans to strive for. Hey, sushi! I've never really had, like, good sushi. I've always only ever had it, like, at a buffet. You know where you go and you get, like, you pay... I remember we had a buffet, like, when I went to school that was, like, $5. It was probably the best buffet ever. Like, it was $5, and... It was really good. Really good. And they had sushi and all kinds of different things. I think my buffets are my favorite restaurant. Gives me an excuse to, like, Oh, can you not fall off? Okay, which one did we just finish? What did we just finish? Let's see if I figure this out. So we don't do it. What am I doing? Check the map. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so we got this one down. So you guys gotta remember that, right? We got Maria's done. So the next one we need to do is either... maybe the Sahel region. I don't know how you get to that region though. Oh, here it is. Pretty much every day. Jeez, I haven't had sushi probably in over a year. Like over a year. I have it set so that only mods in the channel can reset the scores. Really? How do you do it? E-list? Let's see. Can't spell it all, can't see. Rip Lucy's old eyeballs. Oh, psh. I can't type either. Totally know what I'm doing, right? Well, that didn't work. Oh, there we go. It did work. It didn't say anything. That's interesting. I don't mind waiting here for my dear teacher. I've passed time, I think. Okay. That's kind of cool. Did you make that bot yourself, or somebody else's? I think we got all of our magic done. That's pretty cool, though. Yeah, I think with bots, a lot of times, like, the work never really quits, you know? I definitely should get my bot, I guess. Get around so many relics. I have to be buried here. Weird thing, okay. That's the ruins of the ancient civilization. What time is it? Oh, damn. Did I be shed to hear the wall will suck you in? Sounds great, but it sounds great. Sounds kind of scary. Argue up, they always make it right away. So you seek Diablo Flow? Well, you've come to the right person. They say it is to the in the sea to the east. Black for some reason, sea to the east. Being scientist by Mother Mitten. So much power, you're stronger in children than anything else. Stronger powers than anyone else. Which is weird because in this, like, they say women are stronger, but Tim is stronger than her. I don't know. Kind of weird. Which it makes sense that he would be stronger because he is the special prodigy kid thingy. We'll see to the east, okay. I think next week we might like start like doing 2 different games at a time. Like start doing maybe like probably Monday maybe do Neo Kuni, and then Tuesday do this. Go back and forth a little bit. I kind of would like to get back to playing Neo Kuni. It's been a while. At least when I borrowed the PS4. I don't know if it'll work right on PS5. I don't even know if anybody's able to get a PS5. It kind of it's a C to the east, right? Which is north, this way. Found it, easy peasy. Morning, Pops. How are you? That's a lovely Pops. By the way, guys, you guys should check out Perks' YouTube stuff. It's pretty cool. She's been doing a lot of like Let's Plays. Pretty entertaining. If you like that kind of thing. She's been doing Trails of Cold Steel, I think. Are you? Oh, alright. Good. I was kind of worried that I was going to have another downer day like I did yesterday, but I think it's kind of fading a little bit. Oh no! I actually got stuck inside that. Jeez. Anything the matter? Insert. I wonder if you can just like jump in the middle of these things. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do. Like go in the middle of them and then they can just like run over you without doing damage, maybe? Let's see. Whatever. It's fine, I guess. That's fine, I guess. Who cares? Hey, Kelsey. How's the lovely Kelsey? Hi, Kelsey. I met so many awesome people. It's kind of nice. Just dreaming. Oh no. I can like destroy all these things. Alright, let's back this way then. Ripping out bombs like they're going out of style. Oh, it's moving! Oh, Kels. Oh no! I fell off the edge because I wasn't looking. Can you imagine if that reset the room? Ooh! I should probably fight more battles, honestly. I think we skip a lot. You can have a little bit of trouble with some of them. I think some of these bosses we've only had trouble beating because I've messed up. I've, like, upgraded the wrong skills when I started the game. Summons Trap of Confinement. What would he do in this situation? Would he get out right away, or because he had people behind him he had to protect? Would he... What are you talking about, weirdos? No, that's not right. It's because he trusted those following. He was able to get out right away. I need to take a lesson. Yeah. Another long day of work? No, Kelsey, quit. Quit, follow your dreams. Of being a hobo. What was this guy? Robin? That's cool. Oh, this one. Oh, dang. You got a lot of damage. I find that not enough damage to keep him alive when he gets hit again, though. Oh, I think he's dead. Yeah, I've really messed up, like, not giving him more HP. It really stinks. Yeah, bots. Oh, gee. What's strong against a somebody that uses earth? What's something that's good against earth? Is it water? Can't remember. Peace. Oh, my sight was that? Oh no. What kind of sight is it? Shoot. No health? Oh, cool. I think I messed up badly with not like doing our skills right. I think we definitely need to start like grinding a little bit. We need to figure out a good place to grind, I guess. Jeez. These things do like so much damage, it's ridiculous. For what help? That sounds kinda cool. Is that what you do then? Build like websites and programming and stuff? Now come on, hit Ashley. Like, ignore the other two and hit Ashley. That's who we need you to hit this time. Gosh. It didn't listen? No, it did not. I wish, like, you had ability to, like, make them attack certain characters. Dude, we need to get rid of that drill on its head. I think that'll help a lot. Let's just get rid of the drill. Or... some kind of taunt? Yeah, taunt. That's what I was looking for. Hydrate, hey, go, Fury! Holy crap, dude. That's a lot of damage. Thanks for all the hydrates. I'm out of coffee now. You guys are wasting your coin. Nobody's ever gonna get that free sub up in there. I have 9K. Maybe put a cooldown? Yeah. So thank you for the hydrate. I have to go get some coffee. I'm basically a one-person team. That sounds kind of nice though sometimes, you know, to be on yourself. Kind of taunt. Sounds really awesome. Oh my gosh, so you leave poor Brad alone? Bradley gets revived and he dies instantly. Definitely need to fix our party, I think. Very much so, and I have less time because I'm streaming every day. I try to take this time. What's up on stream? These coding streams do pretty well. That's a good chug, like an 8 ounce. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some water. I'm gonna go get some water. But it's almost time for stream to be over, I think. You should be dead if you're having fun, keep going. I think there's other people that want attention at the moment. What are you doing, Kit Kat? What are you doing, Snickers? He's a little Kit Kat. I saw that Con Fury. That was kind of fun. We got the best vest. Best vest has gotta be the best. I like those. Those are cute. I feel like I'm the only one that cheats on emotes and do like ones like that. This kitty's purring like crazy. Kitty, what are you doing? Kitty cat climbed on my head. We still need 3 more kills with him, jeez. Oh man, this cat's so annoying. I think he's like Perps' cats. Perps always said if I ever met her cat, it would be annoying. A capturing program? Yeah. I think, Perps did most of the capturing. So she did, I think just use like the snippet tool. The snippet tool from, on Windows and just did that. Yeah, that. I mean, it looked pretty good, I think. Perps is a pro. She quit skipping battles, honestly. Just fight some of them, but I don't really want to fight them now. Oops. Yeah, we got a week of warm weather too. Really? Come on. I don't get this. I don't get this. Okay. Okay. Almost friendly, right? I don't know what to do here. Oh no, my PS3 kitty here. Oh. Oh. So I don't let my cats in my room? Yep. You knock it over. Yeah, I had to kick him out. Some days I like the thought of having them in here, but then they do stuff like that. I said they already broke my PS4 from jumping on it. I don't want them to break my PS3 too. My cat is a kitty cat? What is that? Mine's just stubborn. Both of them are. I was trying to do a little bit shorter streams though because of YouTube. Our YouTube videos are so long, I don't think anybody's really gonna be interested to watch them. Not very rarely, because they are so long. That must be nice. It's funny, I found a new cat, he just showed up, and I think our neighbors that moved, like, just left him. And he's even more annoying than my other cat, I didn't even know that's possible. Oh, what a shock, that's the last little yearling got this far. We couldn't just stand around and do nothing, that's why we got strong and made our way this far. Changed it into a power, but powers of desire is stronger than anyone. Oh, don't make me laugh, you act so self-righteous. What did you say? How dare you? Try some of your justice on me, be there. I'll stop you all. I'll pulverize you. Ready to clean our room soon? It seems kinda cool to have a cat with its own room. The world is just, convenient for those in power. For us, it's just a suffocating place. Promised my men would create a free world. My men and I will reclaim this wasted world and seek out our own haven. No compromise with my desire, too, will become strong and push you all. That's cute though. I wish I had more of a laid back cat. Both mine are kind of annoying. Which my older one's kind of chilled out a bit the older he's gotten, luckily. I like that emote. The fancy sunglasses. I wish I could figure out how to... I don't use V-Roy because it is a 2D model. I use something else. V-Roy would be a lot easier, honestly, if I would have just went 3D. V-Roy definitely has like a lot more ease of use. Oh, he missed. Start my controller. I need to check out somebody that like uploads from Twitch to YouTube and see how they do their videos. I don't even remember to do that. So maybe just get Perch to do it. Need the house whenever she wants, yeah. I used to let my cat out a little bit, but he kills too much. He kills birds and mice and anything he can get his hands on. He's even brought me a rabbit one time. So I'd rather, you know, him not get out if I can avoid it. I'd rather not. He kills too much. Too much of a hunter. Well, I just like kills them and then actually eats them, oddly enough. I've never really seen a cat do that before, but he actually eats them. It's gross. He's gonna be dead, like after this round of attacks, I would think. I thought Nez should have healed there, but I think he should be dead. Watch me like get cocky and then he kills us. Mouse before, letting him run away when I looked. Aw. Sounds like a nice cat. Yeah. I thought he would be dead. 12:31. Tell me one thing. Are you guys right? Is justice on your side? The side of the winner? Either way, this is the end of the road for me. I can barely stand anymore. If we lose all these guys, it seems like we gotta be getting somewhat close to the end of the game. Somewhat close. I think we can get at least like one more character maybe. So I thought. And Taku, all the boops, promise me one thing. Please treat my men with leniency. I know it's self-serving, but I was the one who made them do what they did. It was all my fault. Sure, promises made on the battlefield have to be kept. Bonds formed in battle are the strongest. Glad I got to meet you. You really are a hero. I beg you, do something before Ventil goes ballistic. You're the only one I can trust to look after my troops. He wasn't. How you doing, Ataku? Ataku? It would be so cool though to have like a cat that was friendly. My cat's kind of a grump. I was actually surprised he's accepted this new cat that's been hanging out lately. Honestly thought he would just be a giant prick about it. There. We'll wait for you no matter how long you're gone. Please come back. Never. Oh right, perps. Is it alright if we plan on doing a Mandalorian today at like 3:30? Does that work for you? I know we talked about it the other day, but I didn't know if anything had changed. That was good. Okay. Okay. So if you guys want to, and you guys are in Discord, we're gonna do it at 3:30 Eastern, which is like 5 hours from now-ish. Because we're going to town later. So you do these. What are we doing? Talking about watching The Mandalorian today in Discord. If anybody wants to join at 3:30 Eastern. Which is like 5 hours from now? Just FYI, if anybody wants to join. Yeah, like 5-ish hours. If anybody wants to join. We're gonna be on, I think we're on episode 3. We'll probably be able to watch like 1. We might be able to do 2, but probably just 1, honestly. But thank you guys for hanging out. We made it decently far today, like 3 hours. made it to, whatever. But we appreciate you guys. If you like what you see, you can hit that follow button. Much love, much boops. And if you want to, you can check out our Twitter or Discord or whatever. Which I need to be more active on it. But hey, well, thank you guys. Much love, much boopsies.